It's 9 p.m. I've been working all day, and I'm working again with a glass of wine, or 2, or 3, frozen pizza for dinner. I've missed my workout again. There are dishes piling up in the sink, laundry to be folded, school apps to check, and we probably need milk or something. The brain of a mother. Sound familiar? By the end of 2023, I was juggling single motherhood, teaching, side hustles, and the never-ending responsibilities of life. As a writer and journalist first, I was desperate to reclaim some writing time for myself, but couldn't, because I was drowning in everything else. So I isolated, which is what I do when I'm faced with a problem. I looked in the mirror, I saw some extra gray hairs, some deep wrinkles around my eyes, and I thought something has to change. Admittedly, vanity was my motivation. So I did what any millennial would do, and I signed up for a manifestation course. If you don't know what manifesting is, it is the process of taking small, intentional steps to get what you want out of life in order to see it happen in real life. I am a diligent student. I did all the journaling prompts, the meditations, and in between manifesting the big things like money and love. I realized I was calling in less tangible things. I was calling in time and space. Time and space to do more of the things that I love with the people that I love. Within a few months, I manifested a new creative community, new friends, extra income, and one of those infrared light masks for my wrinkles, because I am still vain. But the most surprising manifestation of all was AI. I manifested artificial intelligence into my life entirely by accident, and here's how it went down. I was in the office complaining to a colleague, as one does, about how burned out and exhausted I was. And she was like, "Have you tried AI?" And I was like, No. I don't even know what it is, and I don't believe in it. And she was like, "Okay, let me show you some tools and what they can do." Within minutes, my eyes were like bugging out of their sockets. I couldn't believe the speed at which AI could work. We started with my pain point as a professor, which is giving a large number of students quality feedback in a very short amount of time. This is the prompt that she gave me. Pretend you are a kind mentor offering feedback for this college essay. Look for things like academic tone, paragraph development, thesis statement, mechanics, grammar, check for cited sources. Let the student know what they're doing well and what they can improve on. Suddenly, I became a professor who was able to give 125 students feedback in less than 48 hours. Now, I don't even use the prompt. I give it to the students. I say, you use the prompt. Get that real-time feedback, make those revisions before you even turn it in. This gives them more control, autonomy, and agency over their learning process. As a result, I no longer have lines of students waiting for me after class, begging for help. I no longer have dozens of emails in my inbox asking me to give feedback before the deadline. I am able to support the students who need it the most, that one-on-one support, while the others can work more independently. Once I saw this transformation, and I heard from students how much they liked it, I thought, what else can AI do to make things better for me and my students? I started having AI write my emails, class lessons, presentations, slide decks, and I was saving a ton of time. With that time, I was able to support my students more inclusively, holistically. I was able to connect, build relationships, like with Central Piedmont student, Mavea Griffith, who's an aspiring journalist student. She's already written great things from what I've been able to read, and she loves Lady Gaga, just like me. Also, my former student, Lipping Tan, who's trying to launch her photography business here in Charlotte. And she has a beautiful collection of orchids, one of which she gifted to me. I was able to be a human first and a professor second. This is where my curiosity and what AI could do for me personally started to grow. I told you, money was on the top of my mind. So I started having AI revise parts of my resume and tailor it for higher paying jobs. I started having AI rewrite parts of my cover letter and customize it to the job postings I was interested in. Here's a prompt: revise my cover letter, tailor it for this position. Y'all, AI told me about leadership skills I didn't even know I had. And here's the kicker: they were all absolutely true and accurate. AI was taking the skills that I have, the real skills, the real experience, and saying it in a stronger, clear way. I also told you that my health was on the back burner. So when my new friend that I manifested asked me to run a marathon with her, I said yes. And I had AI create a training plan, design an 18-week marathon training plan for a person who's going from couch to marathon. In full disclosure, I did not run the full marathon. I did run my first half marathon in November, and now I run about 5 times a week. Oh, thank you. In order to run long distances, you have to have healthy meals. So I had AI make a meal plan for me and my family, okay? And I got to customize it, right? I'm like, no more than 30 minutes prep time. Listen, it's not the cooking of the dinner that annoys me. It is the preparing and the planning. And I was able to customize it, stuff like eliminate fish. I don't really love fish. My kids don't either. And no pineapple, because I'm allergic, and added a grocery list. Suddenly, I had staple dishes that I can use every week that are simple. An easy chicken stir-fry dish, a beef and broccoli, and a creamy Alfredo pasta bake. I was saving a ton of time. With the time I was saving, I had the freedom to choose what I wanted to do with my time. I had time to apply an audition for this TED Talk. I had time to publish my memoir that I wrote 8 years ago. I had time for big dreams, delusional dreams, like my bookstore, bakery, flower shop. I asked AI to draft a business plan for my bookstore, bakery, flower shop. Suddenly, all the things that I'm terrible at, math, projections, marketing plan, it was all done for me, or at least started. And then we, AI and me, came up with a name for it, but I'm not going to tell you what it is, just in case it actually happens. Or we're manifesting when it happens. Here's the thing. I don't need to tell you that I'm using AI. And you don't need to tell anybody either, except for in certain creative circumstances. And there's a stigma and a shame around using AI. Using AI is what to you? Fill in the blank. Is it lazy? Cheating? Not real? Well, I'm being real and I'm telling you that using AI is making me a better professor, human, writer, mother, runner, dater. I actually have time to date now. It's still terrible. It's terrible. But I have time for it. I will admit, there is an ethical tension I feel with AI. There is a fear that AI can take the humanness out of things, especially art, because it can't recreate emotions or human lived experiences. The speed at which AI can work is impressive and scary. And I don't know about you, but I would like life to slow down. I want to feel the sun on my face. I want to plant my feet in the grass. I want to hear the birds chirping, smell the magnolias, and have more sunsets with the people that I love. I encourage you to think about the ways that AI can speed up the tasks that you don't want to do or don't know how to do, so they can get to the things that matter the most, the human things. AI is a tool. It's neutral until we direct it. AI is already disrupting our world in ways that we can't even understand. But instead of fearing it, I encourage you to stay open, stay curious. You could start by having ChatGPT tell you a joke. Or you can ask it to give you your horoscope for the day. Or you can think to yourself, what is one thing I would rather not do this week? And have AI do it for you. Simply try it. See the possibilities and the pitfalls of this technology and decide the ways in which you will embrace it or not. Now, maybe a question you have is, who wrote this talk? Me or AI? The truth is, we both did. AI helped me get here, but I shaped the story. Thank you.